In just over 1 week's time, we're going to be taking our newly winterized green bus all the way to Scandinavia. This is going to be a trip like no other. We'll be trying to survive snowstorms, plummeting temperatures, and navigating the polar dark.
We need to order a light bar so that we'll be able to see.
We mentioned last week that we're going to be taking Custard the bus, and you guys have been scaring the living shit out of us in the comments. After a huge week last week, adding a diesel heater, a water heater, and new tyres, we're on track with fixing her broken bits and ticking off our big man list. She's actually starting to look and feel like she's ready for a -25 winter. The main things that are left to be done are fix the wonky bike rack, insulate our water tank, and make sure that our battery setup is warm enough and strong enough so that we can work on the roads. What do those lights mean? Is that bad?
If these fail, the heating fails, and we freeze to death.
We really can't wait to make it to the snow, but we're equally as worried about how the bus is going to cope.
What have you dragged up for me now? If you ever wonder what it's like to jump in the deep end, or fake it till you make it, then you're in the right place, mate. First job of the day is to find the hole in the roof and seal it so it stops leaking. Pretty disgusting up here, mind. Should I just whack this on there? Gotta clean up the Captain Tolly to the rescue. Who knows, lads, who knows? Working magic, Captain Tolly. Roof leak fixed.
You see, we bought this thing on eBay.
My bed! That's me!
We had no DIY experience. And neither of us had a license to drive it. Oh mate, suits you, sir. And without knowing it, it was caked in rust.
I don't even know what part that is. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Next job is a simple but important one. I'm going to put this metal plate in the ceiling of the bathroom so that I can stick this magnet on, like so. Anything that's wet then can just hang off that and dry in here. On our last renovation, we actually turned this bathroom into a drying room. It works!
Yeah!
We've got an airing cupboard!
Oh, class!
So we've got a vent down the bottom that blows in hot air. Wetsuit will be dry in no time. Genius! Next job is to vent the toilet out of the floor in the bathroom. Oh, nearly jawed a hole in my armpit. Is that through, Gar?
No.
Is that through?
That's nowhere near what I said. Miles away.
Gary was actually lying, it was spot on. We had a lot of setbacks and there was moments where we thought about quitting. Babes, we got some bad news. The bathroom's blocked. We've had a massive pipe explosion. Absolutely brilliant. But a wise man once said, age wrinkles the body, but quitting wrinkles the soul.
Plan 42B. Get some more hinges, weld them on, and then what we're going to do is going to paint it up before it goes on.
Nice.
This cupboard doesn't fit. We got power on the USBs. Question is there any power on the 240? There you go, moment of truth. Hey!
Despite the rust, we took her on as a project because it's always been our dream to have a camper van to be able to take us on amazing adventures.
Bike rack is no longer wonky. Gary has fixed all of the rusty bits and this is all brand new fiberglass. This has all been fiberglassed, ready to spray. And we've actually got a new solution for the bike to get into the boot easier. We were going to swing it out, but we've got an even better idea now. Check this out. That's right, she's going to tilt. She's a heavy girl, but I think it's going to work. Back at the bus today, we're going to finish the big man list. Do you know why? Because we've got to help her.
Hey!
She's back.
She's here. She's ready to work.
What's your plan? What are you doing? What are you working on?
I'm on the engine today.
On the engine?
On the engine today.
What are you doing?
I'm actually going to take a day off.
Same as yesterday, is it?
Oh, tell her, Gar.
Daddy, you want to fight? We can go outside now.
Okay, she's looking rather bare at the moment. But the reason why we've taken everything out is because of the roof. So we painted over the roof maybe 3 times, and it's thick and it's cracking. So what we really need to do is do a really good job this time, sand it all back and repaint. So that's the job me and Beck have given ourselves today. All right. I don't feel like that did much, but okay.
Gotta keep going.
This could take a while. Can I look yet?
Not yet.
Can I look yet?
No, not yet, not yet. What have you two done in here? Look at the state of this place.
It always gets worse before it gets better. We should have put something down.
Look at the squash tray, yeah.
It's my squash. I'm a builder now, ain't I? Can I come now?
Behold, the new bike rack of dreams.
Woo! She looks great.
Oh, look at that tilt straight away. Oh,
Nice.
that's so good. So we've got this new contraption down here. Ready for this?
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh,
Yeah.
on my boots.
Easy access.
Gary's a genius. Don't tell him that though.
But seriously though, does anyone want a tagine? Because it is in the way. I'll pop her on the windscreen for now.
We do actually eat whilst we're doing this renovation.
That's hot. Not very healthily. I'm never usually worried about trips, but everybody in the comments from last week have put the fear into me.
I worry that the batteries won't work. Because if the
Batteries.
batteries freeze, we have no heating, we have no lighting, we have no hot water. We literally have nothing.
We can't charge our phones to call for help. It's solar that we're going to struggle with, because we get a lot of our electricity from solar when we were away in Europe, for example, a few years ago. The sun shines, it gives you electric, easy. If we don't have that, can we rely on our batteries? Usually, no.
We thought our batteries were broken, so last week I put this little device on to recover them. Turns out the thing that was broken was our smart shunt. So the batteries are fully healthy.
Thank God.
We've recovered all 3 and they work perfectly. I've just rebooted the smart shunt and now it's saying the batteries are at 100% finally, because just now it said they were at 0, which they're obviously not because the lights are on. So the next step is to check that the B2B chargers are working as well. So we're going to turn the engine on and check the voltage of the batteries, and they should go up. But the last thing we want is to be out in the snow, the batteries die, the smart shunt is broken, we've got no power, we've got no heat, we've got no YouTube videos, so everybody suffers. And that's not what we want.
Really glad though, because we're looking at what, £1,500 to replace them. So I'm super glad that they're working now. We've always had a bit of a problem with our battery setup. Oh my God, why is there so much stuff in this van? All right, let's turn this on. Where's the keys, bro? Cool. Uh-oh. What do those lights mean? Is that bad? That's an exclamation mark. That can't be good. They working?
Yeah, working like a dream, kids.
Oh, brilliant. So when we get to Norway in the winter, they only have between like 2 and 3 hours maximum of sunlight per day. That starts at about 11 o'clock, which is great because we'll get a light in. But we're going to need to take some vitamin D, aren't we, Craig? And we're not going to get any solar whatsoever.
Congratulations, Davide, on your recent gold medal in the javelin. It seems you have quite a fan base.
Oh, yes, Ingrid, darling, have you not seen me lately? As worldwide javelin superstar, I really do owe my success to AG1.
What is AG1?
Yeah, it really is a health and wellness game changer. It has 75 of the highest quality vitamins and minerals that work together to provide my body with daily nutrients.
Wow, it sounds like incredible stuff.
It is. I've been taking it every day, darling, for 34 years. Every single day, never miss a day. Keeping healthy and on top of my vitamins is key for my lifestyle. Drinking AG1 helps boost my energy, helps my muscles recover and strengthens my immunity. That's why I win championships. head over to the link in the description to get yourself healthy. I'm also worried that it just won't start because we'll freeze.
We'll freeze. It best don't start because we're frozen.
Because everything's frozen, including ourselves. And I'm just worried that we'll be stuck somewhere. And we'll set off a little flare and nobody will come.
Amy's mum wrote us a list of things that we need to take, and one of them was a flare.
She went through all of your comments, all of your really good recommendations and advice on what we should take, and she conjured up a list. And on it was flares, and we both were crying.
As we're going to be in the snow quite a bit, we've decided that we're going to duct our heater into the boot and just have it running on low, like 24/7 pretty much. The idea of that is that it stops our water pipes in the back from freezing and also our fresh water from freezing, because the last thing we want is to be stuck in a snowstorm with no water. So I'm going to try and drill it through there. Hopefully there's a hole. I think I just drilled to the pipe. That was close. We don't want the pipe in the boot to be too big because we don't want to lose too much heat inside. So Gary's got a genius idea of dropping it from a big pipe to a little pipe.
The idea is to make a tun dish.
Tun dish?
A tun dish.
Oh yeah? What's one of them?
A funnel.
He's only gone and done it. So we have a Moroccan oil sponsored drop down from big massive hole to tiny little pipe for the boot. Gary can do anything.
It's through!
And voila, there you have it. No more frozen pipes.
Good man.
That's it, is it? I don't know if I've mentioned how really excited I am to go to Norway, to go to Sweden, to go through all these amazing countries. It's coming around so fast. Like, the guys have smashed through this big man list. There's so much more to tick off today. Kind of need to pull my finger out a little bit, so I'm gonna get working. Me and Beck did the roof yesterday. It's all sanded down nicely, so it's ready for painting. So I'm gonna paint and wallpaper. I think the inside of the bus is going to be done today, which is very exciting because I bought all new stuff. Can't wait to put it all in and see how it goes. It might not even go. But first, we gotta have a little cup of tea. I say a little cup of tea. The amount of people down this workshop, I ask if everyone wants a cup of tea, and the next thing I know, I'm working in catering. My main fear is that we've cared and loved for Custard the Bus for such a long time. And I fear that that it could possibly happen. We could slide off the road and she'll never work again. I really fear that. Sliding. Even just sliding, not even coming off the road, just losing control, I will freak. Are you winning? That looks like a win to me. Yes! You didn't think you were going to be able to do it, did you?
They're just so fiddly, like you're just faffing around for ages, but it's done now.
Got it. So these just need repainting. Wallpaper inside, and then this section will do. I think I'm going to carpet underneath as well.
No.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no,
that's cool. We'll do that.
You want to carpet everything.
It's
you carpet the toilet if I let you.
It's either that or paint it.
Paint it.
No. I'm going to carpet it.
No, you're not. It works, but then it stops and it doesn't close properly, so I don't know why. That one's absolutely fine. It's in exactly the same position. Oh, it's a little bit lower. Cool. Start again.
Honestly, this machine, it's always where you want to be. Who wants that? Comment below. We'll send it to you. It's always in the bloody way.
I'm worried about animal strikes.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
I never thought about it, but someone commented and said you need to get a light bar because driving in the polar dark is crazy and you need to be able to see like really far ahead of you.
Oh no.
So don't worry, that's why we're getting the light bar. I'm quite good on the brakes though, so we'll be fine.
You're also quite fast. You treat Custard the Bus as a go-kart. We fly in this thing.
Next job is a new waste pipe because ours takes about 45 minutes to drain.
It's having a very long wee.
Didn't mean to swear. My apologies.
Ready?
Yeah.
Whee!
Oh, that's better. Why is it like a waterfall?
It was against that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's much better.
Next job, fix the dodgy wiper. The problem we've got is the pipe for my wiper sprays all over the window and the pipe for Amy's doesn't. So if it's like a really stinking window, mine's like nice and clean because it's been sprayed and Amy just can't see anything.
It does make me a little bit travel sick. Whoa, what's that? What is it?
So when we put a new bar in where these wipers were knackered, and when we put it back, the pipe went into there and got squashed.
Wow.
So there was no water coming out of it.
Hey!
Well, they're not the best, but at least they were. Next job, fuel gauge, which has been broken for 3 years.
You obviously haven't mentioned it because it's slightly embarrassing, but we were on the way to a trip and we had to call the RAC out to help us because we thought the bus had broken down. But really, Craig just hadn't put diesel in.
But, having said all of that, if it does work, we've literally got a luxury Airbnb on wheels.
We were sat down painting the other day and I was like, it still comes to me that she's ours. Like obviously with a lot of help. Like, we built this, she belongs to us. It's pretty mad. And we don't have a house or anything, so this is our closest to home type of thing. And she's wicked. I really hope we don't have any problems on this trip.
Look at that rain. Look at that dry ceiling. Certainly gone and worked, hasn't it?
1, 2, 3, paint.
Let's put these doors back on. They look much better. Brand new door, mate. These ones are heavy. Lots of good ones. The other thing that's a little bit concerning is that this bus hasn't actually gone through its MOT yet. So we could have spent all this time and all this money on the inside and the outside, and it fails the MOT and we can't actually drive it. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. If she does pass, I'm gonna pop this bottle and drink it all. Whenever we have these ambitious or stupid ideas, we're lucky enough to have ambitious and lovely friends who will back us all the way.
Cheers. It's a brilliant friendship. Yeah. So without this bus, we never would have made friends with all the special people we've met on the road. Well done. How did I know?
It's because you're like holding in front of the camera so I can see you, love.
Watch yourself.
Get out of there.
Do you know how much you need?
I'll do. We've actually been to North Norway once before. We got really cheap flights about 5 years ago. We went to Tromsø, right in the north, and we still didn't see them.
No. And we've been to Iceland 4 times, still didn't see them.
So that is bucket list numero uno, is the Northern Lights. I am buzzing to surf in the Arctic Circle.
It's going to be great because you've got the moustache. I want to see little like snowballs on it, you know?
So there's loads to look forward to, and that's why we're doing it.
It's Christmas, Craig. Why would you go to Dubai? Do you know what I mean? Why would you go anywhere hot? It's the most magical time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. So this next adventure is all going to be about, we obviously didn't screw that up well enough, but living our lives, truly, stepping outside of our comfort zones, making our heart beat faster, doing things that potentially scare us, but also slowing right down and just spending some really lovely time together in our new, fresh home.
So if you've got a massive goal or a big dream, take it from us, don't let the setbacks put you off. It'll be worth it in the end. And as we always say, rule your own world.
How do you want to go? Like this?